This podcast is part of the Podcast Arcade Network.
Welcome to the You Choose podcast. We're so glad you're here. Please take a moment, pause this podcast right now, and share it with someone you think would find this podcast interesting. We would really appreciate it. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and find the different ways that you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And without further ado, let's get into the adventure you choose. All right, everybody, are you ready for some dragons and some rainbows? You know, normally you just get one or the other, but today you're getting dragons and rainbows at once.
I mean, if you don't want either of them, you're in the wrong place.
So if you're new to the You Choose podcast, what we do is we go through these old books from the 80s, from our childhood. This one is Endless Quest, which is adjacent to Choose Your Own Adventure. And when we get to a decision point, then the people in the live chat can decide where they want us to go. So if you're interested and want to have some fun, hop in the chat. Let us know where you want us to go, and we, your humble servants, will go there.
You know, that's just it. We can't. It's called You Choose podcast, not We Choose.
Not We
it's
Choose.
No fun if we're the ones doing it.
Not Eddie choose.
Don't make me choose.
So
you don't want to see what happens.
Sometimes we live. Most of the times we don't.
I mean, and in the hands of certain viewers and listeners, we don't a lot.
Yes, that's what makes it fun. It's never the same twice. So
being alive is a challenge sometimes.
It is. With this book, this is the second time we go through this book. So the way it kind of works is we try to shuffle them. So we go through the book twice because, as Eddie has the Endless Quest, Revenge of the Rainbow Dragons, the hard copy, physical copy, people. We used to have these in you could hold in your hand, and they're made of paper. How weird.
These are real. These are a real book.
Real.
It smells like a library.
Tastes like a library.
Now with 100% more library vitamins.
Yeah.
Rich in vitamin.
Oh, yeah. You get kicked out of the library, Eddie. Too loud. Get out of here.
In what may not shock anyone, I was told to be quiet quite a bit in the public library.
Ah, yes. So. Al Garrison, Omug Comics, said, trees were harmed in the making of this entertainment. Yeah, exactly.
They really were.
They really were.
Yeah. And you talk about recycling, and they were like, what? Recycling?
Why would
drive a car to work.
Why would you do that?
Right?
Just print more of those. All right, well, let's get started in Endless Quest. So this is the second time we've gone through this.
This is the second journey, kids.
As we normally do,
ready.
The second time, we'll make an executive decision and try to do something different than last time so that we get a different outcome. Because as we know, you can read through these books 5-10 different times and have 5-10 different outcomes.
And if you remember properly, these books in particular have a lot of exposition before it's decision time. So just get comfy, get your tea, get your beverages, your good night, your night juice, whatever it is, your NyQuil, your
sleepy time tea,
your sleepy time tea, your tension tamer tea, all those wonderful things. And let us just read you a bedtime story. There's a lot of exposition with this, so just bear with us.
Yes.
As we get to choice number 1.
Yes. Yeah. They're a little more. They're for the. Normally we'd say 9. I guess maybe these are 10 or 11 year olds.
For the discerning 11-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah. But remember how we jokingly say by 11 you have a full-time job.
Oh, 11, man! You're looking at maybe your first divorce in the 80s. You're like, oh man, I did my best. I tried to keep it together. But these books, man, these are all set in the D&D universe, Dungeons and Dragons. Wow. And the funny thing about this is I found a box of these that I had been sitting on for a while. And some of these characters show up as a consistent narrative in these books. Like, these aren't just standalone books.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought they were standalone. Okay.
No, no, the characters and events in these books carry over to the other books.
Oh, now that is cool. I like that. That's an awesome idea. I never thought of that. Huh.
Well, if you want to start this, I'll quick go get the other ones and kind of show. You know what? Hey, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Why, y'all in a rush? Where
Yeah.
you gotta be? It's 2 degrees outside. Hold on.
Al's got to get his NyQuil in. Al prefers his NyQuil single barrel and aged at least 5 years. Only in oak. Yes, Al prefers the oak flavor of NyQuil. Is that a flavor? NyQuil, the 13th step.
You know that Al likes his NyQuil on the rocks.
Aged in fine oak barrels.
So, and I want to point out all of these books, boom, all of their titles could be heavy metal songs. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
We got Revenge of the Rainbow Dragons.
Yes. Debut album.
Revolt of the Dwarves.
Oh, okay. That's a track on the second side of Revenge of the Dragons album.
That's what it's called when our friend Axton gets angry. The Villains of Volturnus.
Ooh, nice.
That guy's wearing like a Nintendo Game Boy on his forehead.
Oh, he is. Oh, wow.
Here we go. The Pillars, and this is the character who we heard in the. You'll hear this character in Revenge of the Rainbow Dragons. The Pillars of Pentagarn.
Pentagarn. Ooh, okay. I think that's when
cover.
We were touring Europe, weren't we?
The Pillars of Pentagarn is actually the real name of Ben Crane's hometown.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yep. This is a subdivision here in Omaha. Return to Brookmere.
Oh.
Like, where do you live, man? I live in Brookmere, yo.
Brookmere. In the villa of Brookmere.
And honestly, one of my favorites. It's just such a simple title, but I love and the cover's amazing too. The Light on Quest Mountain.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's awesome.
With the striped pants.
Oh, yeah. Striped pants only.
And then finally, what kind of Dungeons and Dragons book would this be if we didn't have this kind of image right there? Look at that.
Yeah. Just a big dragon. Under Dragon's wing. So the cover is amazing. It's just a big dragon head. It's nothing.
Just a giant
fancy.
Red dragon head,
just gonna bite your head off.
And so these books are numbered, but the characters and events do inform other characters and events in the books. And I just thought I'd share those with you guys.
Yeah.
So you can see those. And if you're listening to this podcast after the fact, audio only, what are you doing? Get on Facebook, man. Check us out.
Get on Facebook or Twitch, whatever. We can do either one, whatever you prefer.
But tonight we're doing Revenge of the Rainbow Dragons.
Yes. All right.
So here we go.
I'll get started, and then when we get to decision points, just chime in. Huh. I just noticed this. They had a first print in January of 83 and a second print of April of 83. They must have sold like crazy to do a second printing just 3 months apart.
They probably printed, 12 of these books. They were like, we don't know how much you're going to buy the books. And then they got all bought. And then they're like, we got to make more books. We just sold too many books.
Print 1 million of those. Those dumb kids will buy them all.
Right? Stupid kids.
Yeah.
These books. To answer any questions on how much these books were, I think there's actually a price. Inside.
Was it $2.95, I think?
Let's look in here.
This one was $2. It's on the cover.
$2.
And it sold for 50 cents at a garage sale.
There's up in the upper corner there. $2.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a small amount of money back in 1983.
Oh, that's like at least $4 minimum.
Yeah. $1.75 of that is a license.
Yeah, exactly. The
it
TSR
really
license.
Right.
All right. Well, let's get started.
Here we go.
I'll start, Eddie, and then you can pick up on the next one.
Yep.
Foxes aren't supposed to fly, Jamie Foxx says nervously as he hovers in midair. How about putting me down? Leave the flying to Featherface. I feel better on old terra firma. Hush, friend Fox, scolds Pentagarn. Consider yourself part of an important lesson. This is the first time Jamie has levitated an object, and you know how he needs silence to concentrate. Now I'm an object, mutters Fox in disgust as he dangles above the ground. You ache with the effort of holding the spell. Just as you feel you are mastering the skill, a thunderous noise rolls through the room. Your concentration breaks, and Fox falls to the floor with a thump. Oh, Fox, I'm sorry, you cry, rushing to his side. I'll be more careful next time. Next time? Growls Fox. Forget it. I have to go dig a den, a very long one. He turns and trots quickly from the room. Unfortunate attitude, says Owl. But what can one expect from the family Canidae? Well done, child, says Pentagarn. You're moving ahead nicely with your studies. I hadn't planned on being able to lift objects for another 6 months or so, but now that we have been interrupted, I suppose we'd better see who's at the door. And he makes a small gesture with his hand. Turn the page. Poof! A cloud of dust appears, then clears. Before you stands a travel-stained man, one hand raised as if knocking on a door. Lowering his hand, the traveler snaps. Do you always answer doors like that? But then what else should I expect from a wizard? Giving a short bow, he says, Sir, I come from Rainbow Castle. Your presence is required no later than 4 days hence. Is it a party, you ask hopefully? The messenger fixes you with an icy glance. Hardly.
Ooh.
You will answer to charges of occupying the Castle of Pillars. Okay, so it wasn't one of the other titles, Castle Pillars?
The Pillars of Pentagarn.
Pentagarn. Okay, I was wrong. Okay.
No, you're good because we're talking to the wizard Pentagarn.
True. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. He's got his own pillars.
He's got his own
pillars. I don't need your pillars.
I don't need no stinking pillars.
I use a feather pillar in my house.
I have my own.
Pillars?
Pillars.
What are you doing with your redneck joke? We don't need no stinking pillars. Oh, there you go.
You will answer to charges of occupying the Castle of the Pillars and calling yourselves Wizard and Apprentice. This castle is part of the domain assigned to the wizards Malice, Pothos, and Rubus. Unless you can... Yeah, it is. That's like a law firm. The law firm of Malice, Pothos, and Rubus.
You got some guys in Pentagarn throwing some wizard shade your way. Come on to the law firm of Malice, Muckus, and Tuckus.
Have you or any family members been exposed to mesothelioma? Let Malice, Pothos, and Rubus represent you.
You've been hit by the pillars of Pentagarn.
Yes. Oh, man. Unless you can support your claim to the castle and win their permission to practice wizardry in the area, you will be banished from this land, says the messenger coldly. And now, if you will show me the door, I will return to Rainbow Castle. Poof! A cloud of smoke forms in front of the messenger, and when it clears, a large wooden door stands before him. A mere first-level spell, sneers the messenger. You'll have to do better than that at Rainbow Castle. Still sneering, he turns and strides out of the room. Rainbow Castle? Wizards? What's this all about, sir? You ask worriedly. Centuries ago, when I lost my kingdom to the evil one, Rainbow Castle was in the hands of the forces of good, sighs Pentagarn, and the three brothers, Malice, Pothos, and Rubus, were apprenticed to a third-rate wizard. Obviously, while I was in the evil one's power, the balance changed. I think we had better meet with them. It's always best to be polite to one's neighbors. I think I'll sit this one out, says Fox, poking his head through the doorway. That fellow didn't look too pleasant, and he's only the messenger. Pshaw, says Owl. Don't be such a coward. Remember, cowards die 1,000 deaths. The valiant die but once. There you go. You need that on a bumper sticker.
Yeah, there you go. That's a bad bumper sticker. I'm going to drive this car off this overpass right now.
Yeah.
The brave only die once. Oh.
Brave only die once. Ah. Go feather and nest, beak brain, growls Fox. Well, we will let Jamie decide. As my apprentice and the heir to this kingdom, Jamie must learn to make good, sound decisions, says Pentagon. And suddenly there are 3 pairs of eyes staring at you. Well, you stammer, thinking quickly. The way I see it, we have only 2 choices. All right. Go to Rainbow Castle and see if we can work out our problems with our neighbors. Turn to page 110. Ignore them and don't go. Turn to page 83. So last time we went to page 110. We tried to work out our problem. We talked about our feelings.
We did. We wanted to handle this.
Yes.
But this time, in the interest of keeping it interesting, we're going to be passive aggressive.
we're gonna hide our feelings deep down inside. So
now I'm going to read from the actual book here.
Yeah. So page 83.
83. And I might need to get my actual reading glasses here. This is funny.
Oh no.
I think I'm okay. I'm holding it this far away.
Okay. My arms need to get longer.
Perfect distance from my face.
Yes.
Here we go.
83.
And yes, to throw back to Al's comment, yes, Ronnie James Dio has is it Ronnie James Dio? Yeah. Owes his entire career to Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
And frankly, to this cover of this book.
This book right there.
Dude, his band was named Rainbow. What are you doing?
Yes, I know.
When there's Al Garrison, it always brings me down. I'm not sure that ignoring a problem will make it go away, says Pentagon, sighing, but we can try it and see if it works. I can't have cancer if I don't know I have it.
Have it. Yes, exactly.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Ignoring something has never killed anyone.
Yes, as Al would say, ignoring something never killed anybody.
5 days later, on a beautiful summer morning, as you work on your wizardry lessons, snow suddenly begins to fall. By noon, it covers the castle's doors, and by evening, it reaches the upper walls. Dang!
Wow.
A freezing wind blows, and icicles hang from the ceilings in every room. Owl's beak is frozen shut, and Fox shivers in the ashes in the fireplace, where a fire refuses to burn. I think maybe I should change my mind, you say, breathing through a reddened nose. Agreed, said Pentagon. When do we leave? In the morning, you reply between sneezes, and hurry away to find another coat. So we are forced
Wow.
to go to page 110.
This does happen every once in a while where they
does happen.
Force you to go their way.
It's a great example because sometimes kids, write this down. Write it down in your journals, your diaries.
Yes. Put it in your
sometimes
phone.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have Sometimes in life, children, you just don't have a choice.
You just got to go. You got to do the thing, man. You're like, man, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Just do it anyway.
I know you don't want to do that. Tough luck. I'll continue here. It is snowing as you and your friends set off for Rainbow Castle. So not a whole lot different than we're used to already.
Yeah, but we're used to that.
It seems as though our opponents are able to sway the seasons, observes Owl, as trees, rocks, and hills disappear in the whiteness. Disappear in the whiteness was Al's prom theme.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he's king of the winter. King of the winter prom.
He was king of the toilet papered houses.
Oh, yeah.
Disappear into the whiteness.
Whiteness. Disappear into the whiteness.
Yeah, and this snow is no fun either. Preach! Preach, Brother Owl or Fox, as the case may be.
Yes, as Fox.
Plunging through nose-deep snow, which isn't very tall for a fox.
No.
You could have stayed at home, Fox. You didn't have to come. Oh, no, if something horrible happens, I'd rather know about it right away. And besides, you guys need me. Swallowing your laughter, because we don't need no stinking fox.
No stinking. Or pillars.
Or pillars, either. Sir, why don't you do something about this snow? Why don't you perform some magic and change it back to summer? Think, Jamie. If our foes are putting all their efforts into creating winter just to annoy us, they can't send anything really dangerous against us, and they will believe that they have us in their power. It seems a little like, what's the word I'm looking for? Stretched. on the
Stretch.
logic, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
We'll go with it.
Hey, you're 11.
Yeah, right? Like, sure. This guy's named Pentagon. He's got some pillars, I hear.
And some
You
snow.
wipe your cold, dripping nose and try to appreciate Pentagon's plan. But the snow melts inside your boots, slithers down your neck, and freezes on your eyelashes. Even Pentagon is sniffing by the time Rainbow Castle comes into view several days later. Ooh, we trudged through days long.
Wow.
Why do they call it Rainbow Castle, you ask, staring at the cascades of dirty gray ice that drape over the black towers and hang from the narrow barred windows? A cold, bitter wind wails around the grim walls and plucks and tears at your clothes. Or today in Nebraska.
Plucks and tears at your clothes.
Plucks, that's a great line.
Yeah, it is. This
In
cold
my
is plucking at my clothes.
Right. In my youth, it was a beautiful place, Pentagon answers sadly. Once again, like Nebraska. It looks like it's all closed for the winter. How about we go home and wait for spring, whines Fox. Ah, spring. Good idea, says Pentagon. Rainbow Castle is beautiful in the spring. And with a snap of his fingers, snow and ice begin to melt. Inch by inch and foot by foot, winter retreats. And in its place, warm, soft, and green, spring comes to the land. Birds sing, flowers bloom, and gentle breezes blow, but the castle remains gray and gloomy. That's much better, and now they know we're here, said Pentagon. Ah, sweet spring, full of sweet days and roses, sighs Owl, spreading his great wings to the sun. Why can't you speak plain English, mouse breath? Ooh.
Ooh.
Mouse breath.
Yeah, that's
Snarls
gonna get
Fox,
him.
right? Because foxes don't eat mice. Dude, get out of here. I was just noting the welcome arrival of this magical spring. Oh, illiterate one. Ooh.
Fox shade. Or owl shade.
Owl shade. Man, Fox came in a little bit hot, but then Owl was like, I'll just sweep the leg.
He's like, yeah, he's going to sweep the leg. He's going to put him in a body bag.
Yeah, he's going home in a body bag. What did you call me? Barks Fox. Fox, Owl, stop this bickering now, or I'll send you both home. I love the idea of a fox that gets mad that it can't read.
Yeah.
Fixing the two with a stern gaze, you quickly get out of your winter clothes and hurry after Pentagon. And here are our hosts, says Pentagon. 3 men stand at the end of the bridge. One is tall and thin, one is very, very fat, and the third is as tiny as a small child. See here, Pentagon, what is the meaning of this? Demands the tall, thin wizard. An outrage, I say. This warm weather will not be tolerated. We prefer winter. And with a wave of, we prefer Nebraska. And with a wave of his hand and a loud clap of thunder, spring vanishes as if it had never been, and winter descends in a flurry of flakes. Clucks Pentagon. I was enjoying the spring myself, and with a gesture and a sheet of lightning, winter is again replaced by spring, and all the animals are really confused.
Yes.
The 3 wizards grind their teeth in rage. Shouldn't do that.
Ooh.
It's the only teeth you got.
Yeah, you can't replace those.
No, it's a one-time deal, man. And their face is purple with fury. Careful, it's how you get a stroke.
Ooh.
Now the tall wizard steps forward and begins to make magical gestures. I hope he just gives him the finger.
Yeah. I got your magic right here.
Your magic gesture right here. It's what
Yeah.
He told me I was number 1.
Yeah, he's number 1 sign.
Pentagon replies with movements of his own. He gives him the finger back. It's not cool. Sparks fly and sheets of flame erupt from the wizards, and winter and spring flicker in and out. Mother Nature doesn't know what to make of this. The earth is spinning out of control. The 2 wizards stand firm as the air crackles from white to blue, warm to cold. At last, Pentagon laughs a great booming laugh and slaps his knee. Well done, Malice. We've really messed things up for Mother Nature. But come, let's not confuse the birds any longer, you think, pal? Let it remain spring. Now that you've let it remain spring. Now that you've gotten us here, why don't you tell me what this is all about? Still laughing, he walks over and puts his arm around the unsmiling wizard's shoulders and begins to walk towards the castle. Here's a quick lesson, kids. If you're being bullied in school and you want to get under their skin, start laughing. Just start laughing. Makes the villains crazy.
They don't know what to do.
What's he laughing for? I called him a dork, a nerd. He's laughing his head off.
I taught him, oh, great illiterate one.
I called him. I said he couldn't read. He threw his head back. As you follow Pentagon into the castle, the high walls seem to swallow you up. Your footsteps echo hollowly as you enter a large room with 3 throne-like chairs set upon a raised platform. The wizards bump and push as they climb onto the platform, each trying to claim the center chair, like all great people are known to do.
We don't want that
There
chair.
are no other seats, and you look around in discomfort as the wizards stare down at you with small, nasty smiles. Pentagon says, well, I see we need a few more chairs. And with a snap, 2 big, deep chairs of gold, studded with precious gems and covered with soft, deep purple velvet, appear behind you. So Pentagon is a simple man.
He is. Doesn't need anything complicated.
I don't simple pleasures for this guy. Fox settles himself in a velvet-covered basket, and Owl clings to a golden bird perch. Ah, that's better, says Pentagon, sinking into his chair, crossing his legs and folding his hands. He says, now then, gentlemen, what can we do for you? The wizards twitch nervously, pull their scraggly beards, and whisper. They seem to be urging each other to do something. Finally, tiny Rubus is levitated from his chair by one of his brothers. Stumbling to his feet, he draws himself to his full, puny height. We didn't hold back in the 80s. We did not hold back in the 80s. Guys coming in at a 5'2" strong, we're like, puny height, man.
You're puny.
Puffs up his chest and says, Pentagon, puffs up his tiny, robin-like chest. Bird-like body. Pentagon, you've been brought here to answer charges of practicing wizardry without a license. Who knew? You needed a license for this. This area belongs to us. When you left, we applied to the Grand Council and they granted us control. How nice for you all, drawls Pentagon. I won't bother to ask why you never helped me in all the years I fought to rid the country of the evil one who caused me to leave, as you put it. But I might ask why you never chased away the evil one when he was certainly practicing a most unpleasant form of magic. I don't believe the council ever issued him a license. Well, we just hadn't gotten around to it. Oh, I sense a little shenanigans here.
Procrastination on Potho's part.
Oh, man, I was on my list, squeaks Pothos from out of his great bulk. Besides, he ate the first 3 messengers we sent. Once again, 80s. We didn't hold back.
Wow.
In great bulk? Jeez.
He ate all 3 of them?
Ate them.
Wow.
Indeed, says Pentagon with a smile. But we are not the issue, yells Pothos. You are. No, you are.
You are.
You. I am rubber and you are glue.
You infinity.
Whatever magical curses you throw on me bounce off and stick to you.
You.
You are. You and your illegal apprentice. By order of the Grand Council, you and your brat, ouch.
Wow.
And your zoo are under house arrest. You have 2 choices. Either leave and never again practice magic under penalty of death.
Ooh.
Or else meet us in a duel of skills. Allow me to confer with my apprentice, says Pentagon, drawing you to his side. Well, Jamie, what do you think we should do? These fellows appear very foolish and harmless, but that is not true. They are dangerous.
Ooh.
Suppose we go out and shoot them.
Bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Okay, we're done.
Solved. And the council's given them the right to practice within the district. They are well within their rights to demand that we either quit or fight them. It is your decision as well as mine. So here we go, intrepid listeners. If we choose to challenge the wizards, turn to page 133. If you choose to go to the Grand Council and argue, turn to page 91. Now, I do want to point out, last time we chose to fight.
Yeah.
So bear that in mind. But do we fight? 133. We choose to go to the Grand Council and just start up a good old argument.
Yeah.
Turn to page 91.
I mean, we're going against the law firm of Pothus, Malice, and and Robus.
Listen, we're scrappy. We're young. I'll take my chances. I'll argue with these guys. I'll fight them.
Come on, we'll go to the council.
Here we go without duel of skills never killed anyone. He's totally wrong on that one.
He is
totally wrong. Yeah,
completely.
We're rewatching Hamilton, and I'm like, that's how he dies.
10 paces. Boom.
Yeah. What 10, by the way? I mean, average pace is about 3 feet, give or take, and you're going to go 30 feet apart. 30 feet?
30 feet? Yeah.
Not far enough.
Yeah, well.
Not far enough.
They were just muskets, so I don't know what the velocity of a ball back then was, but.
Oh, I mean, muskets barely were like a slingshot. You're just.
Yeah. You could probably throw it hard faster than the musket.
Yeah,
can
exactly.
Shoot it.
You're throwing lead balls at the guy's head. You're just like. Hope it hit him.
All right.
Bouncing off his chest.
Wouldn't it be 60? Well, no, 10 paces would be 3 feet.
They start in the middle, and they go 10 paces. But he's saying 60 feet
60
total.
feet. I see.
Yes,
Yes.
Al. I was measuring for the one. Yeah, he's getting.
Yeah, Al is right. Yes.
Al, you're right.
Yeah, good job, Al. Al was first in math class, evidently.
Well, Al actually duels people all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
His a pile of dead bodies in his front yard from dueling.
Exactly. Exactly. He hasn't lost yet.
Yes. All right. Well, what do we want to do? We got one vote for duel. We got another vote for go to the Grand Council. Al, I call it Tuesday.
Right. Right. Good old Tuesday.
All right. Well, do we want to go with what we went last time, or do we want to make an executive decision and try a different choice?
I think we have to make an executive, because right now, even though we chose differently, the book has forced our hand. I think we have to go and argue, just because we have to, if we're going to do a different ending here.
Yeah, I kind of want to try a different ending. I know that's not the you choose way, but so that's page 91.
We're literally forcing the decision here.
I didn't know.
We're bending the rules.
Yeah, we're bending the rules. I didn't realize the second choice forced us to do the same thing.
It's crazy.
All right, let's leave. I don't like them, and I think they would cheat. They'd find some way of tricking us. I think we should go to the council and tell them what's happened and ask them to give you back your rights. Gentlemen, Gentlemen, says Pentagon, turning back to the wizards. My colleague and I have conferred, and we decide to withdraw. Under the scornful eyes of the wizards, the 4 of you leave Rainbow Castle. Long months later, wow, you enter the chambers of the Grand Council. So months it took to get to the Grand Council.
Right.
Pentagon, Jamie, Fox, and Al, I am glad to see you're safe. I have followed your adventures with a heavy heart and yearned to help, said the great Grand Wizard. But one must not disturb the balance. It is not allowed. And so, even though your cause is just, I cannot help. Your district was fairly claimed by Malice, Pothus, and Rubus. Now, you must either meet their challenge and win, or leave the pillars forever. Okay, you say, we've tried this, and it didn't work. So let's go back and show these 3 what magic is all about. Well, said Jamie, said Pentagon. Can I bite one of them? Asked Fox. Typical response from one of your mentality, snipes Al. Good luck, says the great Grand Wizard, and as you turn to go back to Rainbow Castle. So we're going back to...
This book is all about forcing our hand.
Wow. So we just spent a month traveling, and then we're like, we can't help you. Just go back.
We're like in one of those we're in one of those old-timey movies where we're in a boxing ring.
Yeah.
And we get hit once, and we're like, I don't want to do this. And we run to try to get out of the ring, and they just push us back in.
Just push you back in. No, just keep going. Just keep going. We can't stop. You just keep hitting me. Oh man. So they're gonna.
We
So
gotta
twice
fight.
now we've been forced to just go back and
Like, you're not getting out of this, kid. Get back in that ring.
get back in that ring, kid. You can do it. No, please don't. I can't handle it. Just blood
do
running
it.
down your nose.
Blood running down your nose. You got a tooth hanging out.
Yeah. You can win. You can win.
Oh, please.
All
No
right.
mercy.
No mercy. Yeah. All right. Al says, suck it up.
I know. I've heard that a million times.
All right. We accept your challenge, gentlemen, says Pentagon. Excellent, hisses Rubus. These are the rules. No magic items may be used. Your staff, ring, and cube must be set aside, and we will remove all of our special aids. As he speaks, a variety of rings, charms, and necklaces clatter to the floor. Any
prosthetic
magic...
leg.
Yeah, prosthetic leg, a rubber chicken.
Yeah, a fake eye. Glass eye, you pump it out.
Yeah, glass eye. That's awesome. Any magic, so long as it is performed by your skills alone, is allowed. How do we know you're not hiding something special, you ask? Would we do that? Protests Pothus. Do owls fly? Yeah. Do owls fly? Sneers Fox. Any other rules? Asks Pentagon. No, it's very simple, replies Pothus. The four of us go into the great hall, and whoever emerges alive wins. The three of you against Pentagon? That's not fair, you exclaim. Fair? Fair? Of course it's fair, your precious Pentagon studied under the great Gump. We had to settle for the lowly Scroombog, and we learned things only when we could wake him up or keep him from getting drunk. And you forget that Pentagon's at least 300 years older than we are. He's had all that time to practice and acquire new knowledge. It will take everything we three know to make it fair, but we have a few tricks up our sleeves. Don't worry, Jamie, says Pentagon. Everything will be just fine. Don't be so sure of that, sneers Malice. Well, now there's no reason to wait. Let's begin, says Pentagon, striding toward the door. You trail after him uncertainly. Halt, screeches Rubus. Where do you think you're going? No one goes into that room except us. The zoo stays outside. Just give me the word, kid, and I'll bite him, snarls Fox. The fellow is correct, Jamie says Al. But the contest is not ours. We must not intrude. But what shall we do? You exclaim angrily. I can't just sit around here and twiddle my thumbs. No, indeed, says Malice. We would like to know that you will not be twiddling or meddling while we are occupied. What do you suggest? Asks Pentagon. We have several suggestions, says Rubus, rubbing his hands together. You can go to Limbo. It's very nice at this time of year. You can rest in the tower. The view is quite nice. Or you can relax in the game room in the basement. So there's our three choices. Last time we went to the game room. I remember that. Yep. So maybe we need to force the hand and pick one of the other two.
We haven't done a different choice yet.
We still have yet to do a different choice. So
we pluck the game room out of the option and allow one of those two. So you still have a choice.
Yes.
Just not the one we did last time. Why do that again?
Hopefully they don't circle us around again.
Right?
So tower or Limbo.
Just like in that movie, Live, Die, Repeat. Why would you get another life and then be like, well, last time I did that and I died, I'm going to do it again.
Do the same thing again.
Yeah! What's that? I'm dead.
It's like Groundhog Day. Just keep repeating.
That's a good movie.
Oh, man. All right. So let us know in the chat, Limbo or Rest in the Tower. Which one should we do? As we get some wizard shade going on from the three wizards. I like how the wizards just mentioned that how bad they really are.
Oh yeah.
All right. Al says Limbo never resulted in eternal damnation or salvation.
True.
Well, okay.
The great middle ground.
Yes.
Limbo it is. What page was Limbo again?
Limbo was page 139.
So
just a few pages over. Page 139.
There is a sudden poof, a bright white light, and a feeling of weightlessness. Fox, Fox, Owl, where are you? You yell in panic from the depths of a pink fog. Who knew?
Ooh,
Limbo had a pink fog.
I know.
Yip, 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 you hear Fox scream. I fear we have a problem, young one, says Owl as he flaps down through the pink cloud and lands gently on your shoulder. Where are we, you say, floundering in a soft pink cottony substance.
Hmm.
I fear we've been deceived, sighs Owl. Limbo is not the name of a geographic location on Earth. It's a state of being. Limbo means far away from anywhere that matters. It's total helplessness.
Ooh.
Turn to page 69.
Okay.
Eowl, howls Fox in anguish. Fox, Fox, come here, come to me. You call into the wispy fog, and soon a cold nose pushes into your hand, and a trembling body presses against your leg. Where are we, and how do we get home? Quavers Fox. I fear we are somewhere on the plane of elemental air, says Owl, far from home. Eowl, howls Fox. Fox, stop. I'll get us home somehow, you say with a confidence you do not feel. You gather the quivering Fox into your arms and stroke his head to comfort him. Owl, why don't you fly around? See what you can see, then come back and tell us. Nodding wisely, because he's an owl,
Of course.
Owl hurtles into the pink mist and disappears swiftly. Nervously, you sit down on the cottony material, which sags but holds you. It seems hours before you hear the flap of wings. You give a shrill whistle, and soon Owl descends out of the mist. Your guidance call was most welcome, Jamie, says Owl. Everything looks much the same from above. Be polite later, Eggface. What did you see? Can we get out of here? Asks Fox. Fox is just
He's
not being very
he's
grateful.
Just a bitter old man.
I am uncertain as to an exact method of escape. I saw only two items of interest. One, a tall cloud castle, and two, a series of thundercloud mountains. The mountains are so sheer as to defy climbing, but they have a number of large caves in them that may be inhabited. You sigh deeply. Well, I guess I can't expect a sign that says this way home, but now what are we going to do? They'll bring us back sooner or later, no matter who wins. Let's stay here and wait. Turn to page 64.
Okay.
Let's go check out that cloud castle, page 47. Let's go look at the cloud mountains and find out what lives in those caves. So did you say cloud castle or cloud mountain?
Nice.
There you
Okay.
go. Now we're getting into some choices.
Finally got some choices.
Man.
That took a bit just to
45 minutes into the story.
to get to something different.
These books take up more time.
They do.
I want to point out.
They do. All right. Al chimed in. Mallory said, mountain climbing to the clouds never killed anybody.
Yeah. Oh, we got another vote there from Jill for the Cloud Castle.
And emojis.
And
Cloud
emoji game.
And castle emoji.
For those of you who want a little Eddie trivia, Les Mis is my favorite musical, and there's a song on there called Castle on the Cloud.
Oh, nice. More prophetic than anything. All right.
Who knew?
So, let's see. So, mountain
47.
climbing. 47.
For the Cloud Castle, right?
Cloud Castle.
Oh no, we're torn.
We're torn,
I'm
yeah.
Sorry. We have to flip a coin.
We have to flip the coin because we got Cloud Castle, but Al wants to climb dim mountains. All right.
Climb dim mountains.
So Tails is mountain.
Mountain and no, Tails is
Tails is mountain.
The head is mountain. Tails is castle.
Tails is castle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Heads. There we go.
We're going to the mountains.
Going to the mountains, people.
Hope you're
All
happy,
right.
Al.
Eddie wanted to go to Cloud Castle, so we're going to the
No
mountains.
Cloud Castle for me.
Oh, I want to climb the mountains to Cloud Castle. Okay.
He's being silly now.
So I guess we're going to Cloud Castle? That's what Al said.
Let's go to the castle.
Climb the mountain to the castle. Okay.
Castle it is, I say. Castle
All right.
it up.
47 then. Let me get to page 47 here. Making it all difficult. All right. 47. If there's a castle, there must be people who live in it, and they can help us. That's why I vote for the castle. I'm with you, says Fox, leaping to his feet and sinking to his belly in cloud. I second your decision, says Al. Although you can see little or nothing through the foggy mist, you move in the direction that Al points out. With each step, you sink knee-deep in the clouds. The soft stuff wraps around your legs and tugs at your ankles. Soon, your muscles ache and burn with the effort of moving. Fox pants heavily as he struggles alongside you. Have to stop for a minute, gasps Fox as he collapses. My keen sight tells me that the castle lies just beyond the next cloud field and up a slight hill. It's really not fair. I think we should push on, urges Al. That's easy for you to say, beady eyes. You're flying. Try walking. It's like trying to swim through glue. I don't think I can make it, Fox groans. Faint heart, near one. Ach. Al shrieks suddenly as Fox leaps up in the air and snaps at his tail. Al flaps swiftly upward, narrowly avoiding the sharp, shiny teeth. With Fox in pursuit on the cloud below, he flies off toward the castle. I'll get you if it's the last thing I ever do, yelps Fox. We'll see who's got a faint heart. All right. Smiling, you heave yourself to your feet and struggle after the barking fox. At last, you break out of the clinging cloud. A clean breeze blows softly about you. In front of you is a low hill. Perched on top is a small castle built of pink cloud puffs. Tiny slits of windows spiral up the sides of the towers. Heavy wooden doors are set into the castle wall. Calling on your last reserves of strength, you climb to the top of the hill and collapse at the castle door. What took you so long? Asked Fox smugly. We've been waiting for you for ages. Oh, I just thought I'd take my time and look at the scenery, you say, fighting down the impulse to strangle him. As you stand...
Hey, we're mean to our friends in this book, at least.
I know. Between the fox and you, it's like, geez. As you stand before the massive doors, you hear a distant whining noise that sends chills down your back. Well, you say, somebody must be in there, but how do we get in? I'd say we have 3 choices, says Al. I like how we have lots of choices now.
Yeah,
well, first choice, knock on the door. Turn to page 36. Try to open it ourselves. Turn to page 132. Or find another way in. Turn to page 140. In a classic You Choose adventure, we always have the option of breaking and entering.
We always have the option of just kicking in that door.
Yeah. Committing a felony. We don't care. We're just going to climb
good
in.
Mormon missionary, option. Just, hey,
hi.
Who's home?
Who's home today?
Why don't we do that?
I know. Like Al, go to the castle. I was confused. I'm all hopped up on NyQuil. Al, open it yourselves. Home invasions never killed anybody.
There we go.
Okay, so Al wants to open it ourselves. Let's give everybody another opportunity here just in case. Otherwise, we're going to grab our crowbar. We're just going to kick in that door, beat that door down. I don't care what.
Our cloud crowbar. Our crowbar is going to be made of clouds.
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's made of clouds.
Oh, no, it's raining.
I'm eating my cloud sandwich.
Drinking my cloud drink.
Put on my cloud boots.
Yeah. What do you want on your sandwich? Cloud with clouds to drink.
Ooh, some cloud mustard, some cloud mayonnaise.
Cloud, yes. All right. So that's page 132. Eddie?
To just kick the door open, huh?
Yeah, kick the door down. We don't care.
I'm just doing this.
All right.
Okay. 132. You grasp the edge of the door and pull. Your fingers seem to slip through the edge of the door, but the door itself does not move. Look at this, you exclaim, moving your fingers through the door's edge. Maybe we can just walk right through the door. Without hesitating, you walk straight ahead. Clonk. A very real pain spreads through your nose. Ow, that hurt. We'll cross that off, says Fox with a grin. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, musters Owl. Owl, I don't think you're helping out very much.
No, he's not.
Right now. Well, I guess that puts us back to square one, you say sadly, rubbing your sore nose. All the while, the thin, high-pitched noise continues. Turn back to page 48 to make another choice.
Wow. This one's great. I like how it just frustrate your little 11-year-old mind.
Forget endless. It is an endless quest. This book's gonna last us forever.
It is gonna be endless. We'll just. Eddie's like 89 in a nursing home. We just got done.
And Pentagon says, should I go to the limbo? Don't pick limbo, please. Don't pick it. Don't pick it, kid.
My heart bills. Give me my heart bills.
This book is in limbo. I feel like. So now we don't want to just break in the way we would normally. Do we knock on the door, or do we look for another way in?
Or we find another way in. We break a window nearby or something like that.
We wrap up our cloud elbow in a cloud cloth, and we elbow the cloud.
Cloud to the side.
Glass. The cloud glass.
Cloud glass. And break the cloud glass and just hop on in.
The cloud homeowner's like, I'm going to call my cloud home insurance.
And the cloud police are going to arrest you and put you in cloud prison.
You're going to have to pay some cloud money.
Well, I know just the law firm that'll represent me. Pothus. Oh, man. All right. So let's go ahead and just make a decision there. Do you want to just find another way and go to 140?
I say we find another way.
All
140.
Right.
Here we go.
Page 140. I'll go ahead and take this one then, since you did the last
All right.
one. As you move around the edge of the castle, you hear the peculiar noise a little more clearly. It's almost like screeching. You see many windows, but they are too high and too narrow to think about entering. Even the windows nearest you are out of reach. You stand a while in deep thought. Listen now, you say suddenly. If you help, I bet we can get in one of the lowest windows. Here, grab Fox's tail, and we'll see if you and I can move him through the window. I like how we're just going to throw the owl through the window, or throw the fox through the window.
Throw the fox.
I'm not sure I like this idea, mutters Fox. You want to stay here forever and eat clouds? Okay, I'm convinced, but be careful. Owl grasps Fox's tail in his claws and, beating his wings, rises slowly. Thinking hard, you concentrate on helping raise Fox. Slowly, he rises up in the air and hovers about 10 feet up, his tail clenched between Owl's powerful talons. Gradually, you move Fox and Owl on a straight line toward the nearest open window. Bonk, a solid thud. As your eyes widen in dismay, you lose your concentration and watch in horror as Fox and Owl plunge to the ground. For a moment, all is silent. Then there's a thrashing of wings, limbs, tails, and beaks, and a very angry, tousled Fox and Owl glare at you. Look, I'm sorry, really I am. All I did was misjudge slightly, so I missed the window. Remember, I'm just learning. Anyone can make a mistake, right? Not with my body, growls Fox. I never make mistakes, says Owl smugly. Well, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I promise I'll be more careful next time. Where have I heard that before, mutters Fox. But you finally convince him to trust you. By concentrating very hard and watching carefully, you're able to get Fox through the window. Then Owl comes back to help you. Although it's harder to do, you manage to levitate yourself through the window. All three of you lie on the floor inside the castle and recover from your efforts. Only a little light comes in through the narrow windows. The origin of the noise must be closer now because it's much louder. I wonder what that horrible noise is, you gasp. Probably a terrible monster that will eat us, Fox groans. And
dang.
I'm so sore I won't even care.
Man.
Well, even tempered as I am, it's even getting on my nerves, says Owl. Try to ignore it, you say, getting to your feet. Let's find out what else is in here. My superior vision tells me that there's nothing of importance to be found on this level. There's only a table piled with food and drink, reports Owl. Only food and drink? Let me at it, cries Fox, leaping past you. You grab his wriggly body and hold him with great difficulty. Wait a minute, Fox. Think. Eating and drinking in a strange place can be dangerous. So can not eating and drinking, says Fox, slipping through your hands and jumping on top of the table. Just wait 1 minute, Fox. Just one. Let's look carefully for traps. Why would food and drink be placed upon a table in the middle of an empty room? The table, a delicate work of gold and silver covered with a crisp white lace tablecloth, seems quite normal. It holds a place setting for one. Cookies, cakes, candy, ice cream, and drinks fill the table. Looks good to me, barks Fox. Big decision, eat or not. So, do we eat the food or do we not eat the food? That's a pretty easy option here, guys.
To eat the food or not eat the food?
That is the question.
And we're going on probably the longest singular read we've ever had.
Oh, yeah. In one book, almost an hour on just one book. So, do we eat food in the house that we just broke and enter into or not?
To steal as well or not to steal?
I mean, at
That's
this point,
really where we're at.
We've already committed a felony. I mean, I guess eating the food isn't going to be
We've already broken into someone's house.
Yeah. Why not? That's why I'm like, well, let's just go ahead and eat it. Why not? We're 11. Okay.
All right, he's saying eat the food.
Look, says eat the food. Galapagos gloop. All right. That's page 42.
Looks fine to me. I'm hungry. Let's eat. What could possibly happen, growls Fox as he leaps to the top of the table. He sticks his muzzle into a large chocolate cake and begins to eat hungrily. Well, young one, one for all and all for one, says Owl, picking up a piece of candy and swallowing it whole. All right, I guess so. And anyhow, it's too late now, you say as you pick up a glass of some pale pink liquid. It's cloud juice. Don't drink it.
Don't drink cloud juice.
And take a long drink. See, that wasn't so, says Fox as he fades and disappears from sight.
Whoa.
Fox, where? Ah! Cries Owl in alarm as he too disappears. Fox, Owl, come back, you cry. And then you feel soft, smooth, soothing warmth, and then nothing at all.
Oh.
In the empty room, in the partially empty castle, a half-eaten chocolate cake becomes a whole. A piece of candy arranges itself on a plate, and a half-empty glass refills itself. Then all is still except for the thin, shrill noise that continues unheard.
The end. Oh.
Dang.
Wow.
That's an ending.
That's an interesting ending. I like that. Took us a little
I'll
bit
be
to
honest,
get there.
Oh, man, it took a lot to get there. We were on a good path because I feel like, here's the thing. We have yet to even get into Rainbow Dragons yet.
Yeah. Yes.
Where are the Rainbow Dragons?
Well, last time we did get to the dragons. Last time.
Yes, last time.
Yes. This time, not even close. This is a
No
whole different adventure. But it took us a little bit to get there. So that's where
took quite a bit.
That's where when you're reading these, you kind of, obviously if you're just reading these by yourself, you'd skip that part.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
Yeah.
I've already read this. So
now my question with this is, if we do these again, which these are great books.
Yeah.
We almost need to just do one on an episode.
I think so. Because
these suckers are they pack a punch.
They do. They're a little bit. They're definitely long form. They're not for the faint of heart, I guess, in that regard. So, but
we'll take it.
That's interesting. You just eating the fake food, and it's just all a trap, and then just waiting again for the next
What's so
victim.
crazy is the food refills, the cup refills.
Yep.
That's kind of a cool ending, actually.
Yeah, just waiting for the next victim, and we never find out what the noise is, or at least not this time. What is it?
Ooh. We may have to revisit this at some point. The mystery is kind of settled in at this time.
Yeah, exactly. I
Who
like that
says
one.
we won't come back to these books sometime or another?
They're, like I said, there's so much in there. How can you not? All right.
Yeah.
So, well, what do you think?
I digress to you, man. It's past. I mean, like we try to keep it at an hour. So what do you think?
Yes. I think maybe we ought to hold off on the horror of High Ridge, since Endless Quest took a little while. So,
this gives us a chance to do the horror of High Ridge and a whole new book the next time.
Exactly. Yes.
Start off fresh.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. We're flexible. But
we're flexible
yeah.
here at YouTube.
Yeah.
It's also you sleep. It's a school night for us.
That's right. Well, no, we're 11. We have a full-time job tomorrow.
We got to go make insulation and go back to the steel mill.
Yeah, exactly.
Craziness.
Oh man, we're in the nursing home by 13. We're in the nursing home by 16.
Lee, this gives me an idea. Maybe from this point on, we tell people what the next books will be for next time too.
Oh, okay. I like that idea. So we'll do the horror of High Ridge next time. So
there's the cover.
You can find these on archive.org. So if you want to get an electronic copy, or like we've said in past episodes, they printed so many of these, you can find them on eBay or used bookstores almost anywhere. And
I noticed on the Wikipedia pages too, sometimes they will have a link to a uploaded version of this. So you can find it that way too.
Yeah. So they're all over the place. So next time when we do this, we try to do it every 2 weeks. Grab your version, whether it's electronic or hardcover, and follow along and join us in the chat. And you can go to youchoose.com and find all the different ways that you can get in touch with us. Let us know what some of your favorite books are. The Dragon one was recommended by a listener. He really liked that when he was a kid and said, "Hey, I'd like to see you guys go through this." And we did. And we disappeared into the clouds by eating candy. Let that be a lesson, you kids. Don't do that.
Drinking pink liquid out of a cloud castle.
Don't commit a felony and break into somebody's castle and eat their candy.
Exactly.
Life lessons for all of us.
Take it away, and apply that as necessary.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, hey, thanks everybody in the chat, and thank you for listening later. We really appreciate it. So without further ado, we'll let you choose your own adventure. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening. It means a lot that you took the time to hear what we have to say. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com for all the different ways you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And until next time, you choose the adventure.
So it's just one of those things, like, you can't go wrong.
No.
And you're also getting some revenge.
Yes.
Revenge is vengeance, kids.
What is it? Revenge is best served on dragons and rainbows.
I think so. Cold rainbows.
Cold rainbows. Oh, that's true. How hot are rainbows?
Well, I would say depending on where they're at.
Good point.
I mean, if we're talking about a rainbow, first of all, if you notice something, right now where we're at in the country, it is cold as could possibly be.
Yes.
And no rainbows.
No rainbows. None. No rainbows.
There's a definite connection to the happiness and rainbow index with how cold it is.
Well, there are every once in a while. I saw the other morning. There's what's called sundogs. The Native Americans would call them sundogs. They're kind of rainbows.
Is that like where it's like a mirror of the sun almost?
Yeah, well, it looks like it's you know how rainbows are kind of an archway. Sundogs tend to be vertical, and they're kind of a rainbowish color. Yeah, so if you look,
nice.
it's I think it's reflecting off the ice crystals in the sunlight in the air.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they come from. The Native Americans called them sundogs.
There you go.
I saw one the other day. I was like, oh, okay, that's a sundog. Anyway.
Well, this is not Revenge of the Sundog Dragon.
No.
This is Revenge of the Rainbow.
Yeah, exactly.